Hey, Dingaland Dan, this is Short Sleeve Steve, calling to you from my car. I'm going on a little road trip today. Tomorrow is Katherine's birthday, so I'm heading down to the state capitol so I can see if I can find something to give her as a gift. You seem to have been having luck finding toys for your Katherine. I'm hoping I have the same luck. Jennifer told me I should try to get her some movies. Something to take her mind off of schoolwork and being stuck in our house all the time. The state capitol is about 3 videos away. It's about 40 minutes to the downtown area. So I figure I'd do a short video introducing what I'm doing. I filled up the car with gas about a month ago, and we're just below a half. To give you an idea how little we've been able to drive. Usually it lasts me about a week, and that's without having a job. So I put all my gas cans. I have 3 5-gallon gas cans and 1 2.5-gallon gas can. And the car being as empty as it is, I'm going to go down and fill up everything with gas because it's the lowest price it's been in this country probably since before Obama got in office. So I might as well buy it while it's cheap. There's a Costco down here as well. I'm going to try to get in there. I don't know whether it's open or not, but any grocery kind of place is open, and there's a lot of things that we need. The shopping centers here haven't been completely empty, but I can still pick up some things that are the bulk size items that we use a lot. And I'll probably call some of my elderly friends out here to see if there's anything I can get them while I'm down here. They also sent me one of those Costco rebates from all the money we spent there last year, so this trip shouldn't cost me a dime. Unless you want to count all the money I spent last year to get the rebate check. So we're headed out. We're going south right at the moment. The state capitol's south and then east of where we're at. So I go down here to what we call the blinky light, which actually isn't there anymore. And we turn easterly until we get to the river. Then we follow the river down into the city. It's normally a good ride on the motorcycle anywhere around here. If I get to a vantage point before I close out the video, I'll pull over and show you some of the scenery or scenic vistas that we have in the area. We're surrounded by some small hilly ranges that look similar to the ranges that are around your property there in Dingaland, Aurora. I tried looking you up on Google Maps. I couldn't find your place exactly. I found something that's called Dingaland, but nothing looks like your property from the aerial photos that I see. And it does look pretty populated along the coastline where you're at, which really throws me off because your property looks kind of isolated with just a few properties around it. The neighbors across the wall Jennifer and her family. I'm driving on a little country road at 65 and I'm blocking traffic. According to the police, they keep ticketing people because there's nobody on the roads for the most part, so everybody's driving like maniacs. In the little intersection down here where I turn, there were 2 people killed the last week. Don't know the particulars about the story, but it was 2 people in a car versus a big semi-truck. And you know how those usually end up. The skid marks show that the truck was headed in the same direction I was and slammed on his brakes, so I can only assume that the people came from a crossroad, tried to cross in front of him, or were turning, coming at this direction that I'm heading, and didn't gauge turning fast enough, or just wasn't paying attention, and then were hit. And both of the people in the car died at the scene. Either tomorrow or the day after, I'm talking Katherine into trying to do a little video for your Katherine. She's turning 16. She doesn't think she has a lot in common with a girl the age of your daughter, but she can still do something. I think the two should get to see each other, especially if she's doing something cute or funny that you can play for your Katherine. And here's the intersection where I have to turn. I have to include that there is construction going on here. They're redirecting the road temporarily while they fix a bridge. Try to get you a better picture of me. I can smile too. So here, this is where we're headed. We go up and over a pass that goes over this little hill. It looks little until you get up to it, and you can see little tiny specks on it, and the little tiny specks are cows, which probably won't come out in this video, or with my luck they won't be out yet right now. This is an area that has a lot of milking going on, so they bring them in, milk them, and then send them back out into the pastures. I don't know what I'm videotaping right at the moment, since I'm holding it the other way. Jenny is home straightening things up. She's planning something for Katherine's birthday, but we don't know how things will turn out. It won't be the lockdown, because it's not like they're really restricting people here yet, but her family is very paranoid about getting any kind of exposure, so they may or may not show up. Anyway, I'm going to go to the Costco and I'll pick up some supplies. We're not running out of toilet paper, but everybody else around here is. I doubt that Costco will be any better at picking up some, but I'll give it a try since I'm going to be out. I'll also try going to the Target store because some of the ideas Mom had I would be able to pick up at Target. And while I'm out, I'll get to-go food somewhere. That is one of the real restrictions here, is any restaurant can stay open as long as they make all the food to go. And you take it, you leave, and go somewhere away from other people and eat your food. So I'm headed up over the hill. I'm almost to the top here. This is the top of the hill. Since it's all kind of weavy up and down, it probably won't be that good a view driving down the other side. I'm usually more worried about not driving off the road. Well, I usually come down here on my motorcycle. But again, since I'll be trying to pick up gas and toys, I figure I might as well come in the car. I wouldn't be able to carry too much back, especially in gas, but I could certainly get her gifts and bring them back on the bike. So I'm going to close this video for right now, and I'll do a part 2 either while I'm down here shopping or getting something to eat. But I'll do the part 2 in a little while. Signing off for now. Good to talk to you, Dan. Prayers that your family's doing okay and that the lockdown doesn't get too serious over there. I'll see you in a bit.